Hi, my name is Joshua Phillip, and I'm here to talk to you today about my submission for the Congressional App Challenge Interval. Because of the restrictions, schools have taken up bizarre, confusing, and hard to remember schedules that my friends and I always forgot about. Every single week was a different set of classes at different times and in different orders. Interval is my solution for anybody who needs to keep track of their schedule, like students, teachers, and administrators. Rather than hastily writing your schedule down on sticky notes, Interval offers your complete schedule at just one click. Interval has two main use cases. Anybody can come in and make their own personalized schedule, or if you have a partnered school, they can come in and select their school schedule from a drop-down list. Let's say I'm someone trying to make my own personalized schedule. So when I open the extension for the first time, I'll select Make My Own. And then as you can see here, I'll go ahead and type in all of my information for the multiple days of class that I have. Once I'm done, I can even select my favorite colors to be displayed in the app. And as you can see here, my entire schedule is now ready for me to view at a moment's notice. Using the companion website that I also made, administrators can make and edit schedules for their entire schools. From a student's perspective, all they'll have to do is search for it and they'll be able to pull it up instantly. Their schedule will also update automatically if any changes are made by an administrator. I used the programming language Dart because it allowed me to easily translate it to JavaScript for the web, Kotlin for Android, and Objective-C for Apple devices, making Interval work across all the devices in someone's life. In order to save and edit the schedule data, I put it in a JSON list, which is then stored in Google Firebase. Every time that the user opens the extension, it'll load the data from the cloud and display it accordingly. One main problem that I had when developing Interval was making a design that looked good on both phones and computers. Since the way you interact with these devices are completely different, you touch a phone but you click on a computer, and a phone looks completely different in terms of screen size, I had to figure out how to make this design work for both of these platforms. This meant that I had to go through a lot of different design iterations in order to get to the final one that works for both platforms. This diagram shows all the different parts of Interval and how they connect to each other, from the client-side applications on different platforms to the main database in the cloud. Interval has a pretty large code base, with over 15 user-created files and over 15,000 lines of code. And that's about it for Interval. It's a simple tool that can help students all around the world manage the intervals of their lives.